So I've now got Spurs fan Dean with me. Manchester United 1, Tottenham Hotspur 6. Dean,
how many was that? How many was that, Chris? was that 6? Was that 6? You said 6. You said. Did we play today? Because I was just watching the old Sky Sports, and we weren't mentioned once.
Really?
We was told how bad Man United were, but not how good Spurs were. Oh, strange. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. I think we played them off the park, to be honest. Yeah, the Lamella, I think the red card did change it a little bit, but we could have still been 5 or 6 up anyway before that. Yeah. So, if we'd have been a little bit more clinical, yeah, we could have knocked them off the park. But 6 will do.
That is very fair to say, isn't it? I know we're Tottenham fans. I know people think we'll be being biased, but even if you're a Manchester United fan, you could see that they had a lot of problems. Even when they had 11 men on the pitch. So I don't think it made that much of a difference. But Tottenham were on top of their game today, weren't they?
Yeah, everybody played well. Yeah, it was a shaky start. It was like shades of bloody Liverpool again. I went, oh no, giving it away so early. But yeah, they showed the mentality we've got now to bounce back that quickly. I love the Kane and Sonny partnership now. It's just absolutely brilliant. It is like they say, it's like they're telepathic now. He knows his son is going to make a run, so he just puts the ball in the space where he expects him to be. It's good to watch. It's good to watch. But as a Spurs fan, 4-1 up, you're still nervous.
I wasn't. I wasn't this time.
No, but we was playing well. We really, really was playing well. Love to see it. And let's be fair, we could have been a little bit more ruthless, and it could have been sort of 8 or 9 at the end of the day. And that's not being sort of disrespectful at all. It could have been.
No, I said earlier actually on another video that if you dissected that first half, half time we were 4-1 up. But if you actually dissected all of the chances that Tottenham had, had it been 0-0, you'd have been dissecting those chances, saying, could have scored there. We had ample opportunities, loads of opportunities in that first half. And the whole game, it could have quite easily been 10, couldn't it?
Oh yeah. To be honest, I felt for Solskjaer. I really do. But Poch went for it. Because you do. You feel for it. And you feel for the manager sometimes because he's not backed by the board. But yeah, at the same time, we've been on the other end of that, so happy days. It is what it is. Love it. Love to see Spurs playing so well. Early in the Mourinho era, we was going, oh no, it's going to be boring football, defensive part of the bus. Well, how wrong were we, mate? Because he seems to got on board with the way Spurs fans wanted to play, but he's getting the best out of the team as well. It's just absolutely brilliant.
Dean, what do you say to those people who said Jose Mourinho is finished and Harry Kane wouldn't score in this Jose Mourinho team?
Mate, I can see the bit of Jose bit because obviously at the beginning I'm not a Jose fan. I wasn't a fan until the Amazon documentary. I see a totally different side of him. Really did. As fans, you don't see that because you just see the interview before the game or you see the interview after the game. But the Amazon documentary really did open it up for me, and it sort of changed my opinion of him drastically. But yeah, I do like the Harry Kane and Sonny partnership. I think it's brilliant. I like the mind games again, saying that Sonny's not playing, then he's playing, and the Lamella, right? He does get a bit of bad press, and he does get a bit of stick. But he was brilliant today, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah,
and he, like Jose said, we've got to be C's, right? But we've got to be intelligent C's. And that was, he played him. He played Martial like a fiddle. And that was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Dean, what have you made of the new signing, Sergio Reguilon?
I think he's brilliant. Really, really good. He's quick. He's so fast. I mean, after you see a bit of the show reels and stuff that they put out, but I didn't realise how quick he was. But really, the Chelsea game, when he came back to make that tackle, he was like lightning. It was just unbelievably fast. And he settled in quick as well. And he seemed like full of confidence. I don't know if you see his initiation.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. You know, really, really good. So, yeah, I think things are going really well for Spurs. And like I say, if that Skriniar comes in, wow, what a team. You know, we've got two teams, really.
Well, before we come on to talk about transfers, Tanguy Ndombele, you've criticised him heavily over the last 12 months. So he's turned it
under the bus.
He's turned it around, hasn't he? Fair play.
And like you would. It's just strange because he was flat. He was fed up. Again, in the Amazon documentary, you see him sitting there and he was not happy. So I don't know what's going on. I think being able to talk to Sissoko and Aurier and having them around him has sort of like changed him a lot. He's come right out of his shell and you can see him smiling, enjoying his football. And it's that again. I mean, even the celebration with Sonny and Aurier, that's back, you know. So something's happening. Something is definitely happening. Whether Jose's brought into the way we play, or we're playing it the way Jose wants, whatever it is, I don't know. But it's kind of like all meshed at once. All right, it's only a few games in, so am I getting carried away? Yeah, we have just done Man United 6-1. So yeah, at their place.
I don't think we're getting carried away because the opening the opening weekend of the Premier League season, of course, it was a poor performance at home against Everton, losing 1-0. But since that day, we have played some good football. When we haven't played good football, we've grinded results out. We've either drew or won, and won very convincingly. You know, Southampton in that second half. You know, the first half didn't look that great. We scored 5 goals in the game. Heung-min Son with 4. Harry Kane and Heung-min Son are on fire ever since. Of course, scoring 7 on Thursday, scoring 6 at Old Trafford. You know, some could say, oh, well, it was mediocre opposition on Thursday. Well, we've just gone to Old Trafford and scored 6. Not many teams do that, do they?
Oh, and while we're talking, looks like Aston Villa have just put a goal in against Liverpool. It's all going well. Yeah, so, again, but you look at Everton flying. You know, they haven't put a foot wrong yet. So yeah, it is good, and we are playing some good football, and it's the spirit that I like now. You know, beforehand we could go down a goal or 2 goals, and our heads would drop, and we go, okay, we ain't going to get this back. But now we do. We've got that belief. So yeah, I'm happy.
Well, you've said to me on these videos many, many times, the smiles have gone. They are certainly back now. Oh,
they are. Not just the fans. The players themselves. Like I said to you, the Son and Aurier thing. That was brilliant to watch, you know, the way they was doing the handshake. Because we had lost that. I've said that before, haven't they? They'd lost that handshakes and all the other stuff. But they're back. So, you know, it must be something they work on. And so if they're working on and training, then the training must be going well.
Steve, from what you've seen so far this season, can we win a trophy? You know, I always talk about trophies. It's been 12 and a half years. On Tuesday night, you know, this, I must say, this has been the perfect week for Tottenham. You know, you take Tuesday, for example, we drew 1-1 and then beat Chelsea 5-4 on penalties. We're now in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. On Thursday, we won 7-2. Not only did we score 7 great goals, but we are now in the group stages of the Europa League. On Friday, we announced that we have signed a striker. You know, 15 months ago, Fernando Llorente left. We haven't had a striker or backup striker or a striker to compete with Harry Kane for 15 months. You know, so that happened. And now today's result. So it's been the perfect week, isn't it?
It has. It really has. I mean, the Chelsea game, we all kind of almost like wrote it off.
Who did?
Yeah. No, because I think, let me just chuck this one out, that I did predict the exact score and penalty. So, yeah, I did. Yeah, it worked. But at the same time, it was, if we get beat, we get beat. We understand that because obviously Europa League's more important to the team than Carabao Cup. But to be in both and then to do 6-1, yeah, you wouldn't have. If you went to William Hill, you would not, would you? You would. There's no way on this earth that you would go round and go, yeah, I'm going to put not a tenner on it. Because you wouldn't think, no, I'm going to lose one of them. But again, 6-1, Carabao Cup quarterfinals, and now into the group stages of the Europa League. Yeah, he's doing all right, ain't he, the boy?
But can we win a trophy, Dean? Can Jose get us over that line and win a trophy come the end of the season?
Yeah, I still say yes. You know, and I said, I think when we were talking a while ago, I said we might get 5th and Europa League. I still think we'll get Europa League, but I think we'll qualify in the Champions League the way we're playing.
Do you know, some people might think that I'm absolutely ridiculous and mad for saying this, but the form Tottenham are in right now and the form that other clubs are in right now and the attacking force that Tottenham have right now in Heung-min Son and Harry Kane, and bearing in mind, Carlos Vinicius hasn't stepped on a pitch for Tottenham yet, and neither has the superstar Gareth Bale.
No.
You know, when you're talking all these players, and Jose Mourinho has done some really, really good business in this transfer window. You know, now all of these players have got competition. Can Tottenham challenge? Seriously, Dean. You know, we talk about top 4, but can Tottenham challenge this season for the Premier League?
Yeah, I think we can. I mean, you look at if the stupid penalty hadn't been given against Newcastle, I think we'd have been 3rd, maybe even 2nd. Was it 3rd? Yeah, I think it'd be 3rd. So yeah, why not? It's just got to get them silly mistakes out. If we can get them silly mistakes out, then I don't see why we can't. Because, like I say, you got Liverpool losing at the moment against Villa. You got United dropping points here and there and everywhere. So I don't see why not. We just got to have that belief and us as fans, that we always say it's the hope that kills you, but it's kind of like started already, isn't it? It's the season. We wouldn't have predicted that, not a chance. But here we are, right? A few games in, like I say, Carabao Cup quarter-final. We could have quite easily gone out of that and won on penalties. So that's good. Jose's crap on penalties. Spurs are not very good on penalties. And we've gone through that. So, and there's a 1 in the year. It's our year, isn't it? It's got to be our year.
Well, there's all these things. The year ends in 1, of course, in 2021. It's Jose Mourinho's first full season, and he always wins trophies in his first full season. But Dean, going back to that point about could Tottenham challenge for the Premier League, am I dreaming? Am I being absolutely ridiculous saying that? Or is there a genuine belief now with the business that Daniel Levy and Jose Mourinho have done in this transfer window? Because, you know, not only have Tottenham had a good week, but the transfer window, you know, signing a striker this week as well, but the transfer window overall, 6 very decent players have come in.
Yeah, and they've changed the team. They really have. I mean, Højbjerg in the middle just messes up play. He's brilliant at that and puts some great, I mean, he put a great ball through for Højbjerg. So, yeah, I do. I mean, I think, but we was looking to shift off a few players, and we have. I think Foyth have gone. I think Foyth's gone out, and Sessegnon. Yeah, so, again, on loan. So that shows intent. You know, we haven't just shipped them out and sold them. They've gone out on loan. So our bench will be really, really good when they come back. We're going to have almost 2 men for every position. And again, with Vinicius coming in as well for Kane, Sonny on fire, yeah, and Bale. I mean, again, it's got to be good for Spurs, isn't it? It really, really has.
Well, think how exciting all of this is for us. You know, sitting here just beating Manchester United 6-1. And I know that all of the TV pundits will always be talking about, you know, what a dreadful result for Man United and how Man United have got problems. But, you know, they do need to give Tottenham a lot more credit. But when you think of the performances and the goals that we have scored, and we've got Gareth Bale to come in, that is just unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And there's a guy that's not getting as much credit as I think he should, right? And then, again, he has been vilified all over the place. It's Daniel Levy.
I agree.
He really is so clever, so smart, and so, you know what? We haven't bought players. We've got them on loan, not a try before you buy. That's smart business. Yeah. That's smart business, and the price we've got them for, mate. Yeah. So he really does need a little bit of. I'd like to see the ENIC out and all that sort of stuff at least gone for a while, because why? You know, I think he's played a blinder.
He's back in the manager.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It kind of makes you think, why not Poch? But at the same time, was there something there? But again, we move on. We move on as fans. We move on as a team and start picking up trophies.
Dean, when we joke about and say, oh, yeah, the year ends in one and Jose always wins trophies in his first full season, when Jose Mourinho was appointed Tottenham manager, you know, people like me and a lot of other Tottenham fans instantly thought, brilliant, we're guaranteed now someone who's going to come in and bring us trophies. Because, of course, you know as well as I do, trophies are way, way overdue at Tottenham. Now, with all of these factors, does it, and with him being backed so well by Daniel Levy in this transfer window as well, does it make it seem that Jose would be under pressure at the end of this season if he didn't deliver a trophy?
Depends on how we play. Again, if he keeps getting us to quarterfinals, semi-finals, and that sort of thing, the money comes in. Daniel's happy. We get to finals, all right, we'd like to win them. If we don't win them, we get the finals. It makes fans happy. We still do want that silverware, without a doubt, because that's what our fans, that's what our players, they all want. You know, they want to lift the cup. They want to sort of like see them on the back pages of the papers, like with not the silverware hanging over their head. That's what you want. But again, at the stage of Jose's career, I think Spurs could be his last club. It could be one of them things that if it gels well, that he stays and builds something. Again, we're biased because we are Spurs fans. We've got one of the best stadiums in Europe, if not the world. Training centres, if not in Europe, in the world. And now he's building a team around what he wants. He wanted Dyer. He wanted Kane. He's got them both. He hasn't had to go out and buy them. They're already here. So in that respect, he's almost not got what he wants. There's a few bits and pieces that he'll change around because he will. But if Daniel's backing him, then yeah, why not? Why would you want to go? If fans start singing your name when we're allowed back into the stadiums, then he's there, isn't he?
You feeling excited, Dean?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a bit of a long time coming because we've had a sort of a bit of a down couple of seasons, haven't we? All right, the Champions League final and the run up to that was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I didn't like the way we capitulated so quickly just on the penalty. If that fight was in us that we saw today, we could have won that. And then, you know, again, it'll be a different thing. But he's buying in winners. Again, he's brought in, you know, we've got, like I said before, we've got the Reece World Cup winner. You've got Bow, won so many things. And there you've got Reguilon, again, Europa League winner. And you've got Jose, who's won pretty much everything. So, yeah, if you've got that mentality throughout the squad, then it can only be good things.
Dean, thank you very much for joining me today. And please do put your thoughts in the comment section below, whether you agree with comments that I've made or what Dean have made. And can Tottenham win the Premier League or certainly get that top 4 position at the end of the season? I'll see you on the next video. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.